Mic check. Is this thing working over? Hey, there we go. Once, twice, three times a lady. Sorry for the echo, but that's how I get a mic check in the one-man studio. Speaking of technical difficulties, these Turtle Beach headphones about every 3 months decide to not work. And so I have to go to the Turtle Beach website, download their app, reload the software. That took about an hour. So part of the reason why I'm late, plus all the beauty sleep, of course. Cheers, Hardy. Thanks for being here today. And always appreciate it. We talked a little bit during the intro. Um, Having people to interact with and chat as a streamer is huge. I can talk all day long, no worries. But it gets kind of redundant and difficult if I don't have some external stimulus to help enhance the chat, right? I think you understand what I'm talking about. So much appreciated, much appreciated. So here we are, Tuesday, another episode 3 of Baldur's Gate 3 by Adamus. I'm Adamus. I'm streaming with Stronghold D&D. If you haven't already, hit that follow button, sign up for notifications. It really, really helps us with the algorithms. It's not a conspiracy theory. But it's a snowball effect. It really is, and we appreciate it. And not only here on Twitch, but we simulcast on YouTube, and it's Stronghold D&D on YouTube. For all the infos, you can visit strongholdgaming.net. It's right at the bottom of the screen of the stream. And there you can get all the info. Sundays are the big show under the big top. 2 p.m. Eastern to 6 p.m. Eastern. I'll be there. Stop by, say hi, chill a while. I'm more or less a sideshow for now, where we're just playing games that are related to Stronghold D&D's big show. I'll be playing a little bit of World of Tanks, which is not so related, but I'll do my best to make it sound like it's D&D-ish. Anyway, so here we are. I'm back at the camp. After yesterday's episode, I kind of traveled the world, mapped some things out. I had to go back to camp and actually not get rid of, but ask Gale to leave the party. Something I missed in the storyline was Lizelle needed to be in the party so we could talk to a dude named Zoru in the Grove or something like that in the northeast of the map. Can't really remember its name. But I needed to do that. It took, honestly, about an hour in the Googles to figure out how to get somebody to leave the party and then invite somebody to the party. In game, it was not very self-explanatory. I'm finding that I'm having to spend more time in Google than I'm actually spending in the game, trying to find levers, inviting people to the party, kicking them out of the party. It's frustrating. It's frustrating, and that's typical. I'm playing by myself. I'm not playing in a group of people with experience with the game. So I'm literally fumbling and bumbling through the story, which is supposed to be fun, okay? So I got Lizelle into the party. We went talked to Zoru, so we could go find, and I'm gonna mess this word up Kretchy person or thing that we have to find. But reading the walkthrough on that, where the party is still way too weak to have any luck with that battle. Um, so I moved on. We ended up in the, what was it called? Hold on. Near the Riverside Tea House, but it's like in a putrid bog, I think it's called. And I stumbled upon the hag. Luckily, we survived, and we need to free Marina, I think her name is, but she's stuck in a box with an Arcana shield or Arcane shield, and I spent a lot of time reading Reddit posts on how to get her out without fighting the hag, and it sounds like I'm gonna have to come back later. We need more and different spells. Um, we need to be a little bit higher level in order to beat the hag. Um, so what I plan on doing today is going back to the bog after I buy a shovel, because there's several dirt piles that I needed to dig up around the putrid bog, but I didn't have a shovel. I had just sold it. So I'm learning as I go. Um, but anyway, welcome to the stream, everybody. Thanks for clicking in here. Feel free to chat, comments, questions, dad jokes, always encouraged, or just sit back, chillax. Um, Let me catch up with chat real quick. Ethics of medical guidelines. Yeah, I don't want to touch that. At the end, he got a point, but not a good one, especially ethical, because what if a woman who could birth a child maybe doesn't want to, and many more. What else? These three classmates looked at cooking tutorials on the last hour, ignoring the lesson, and then somewhat contributing the most of all, with no sound. Sounds like an interesting time. All right, so um, I've dealt with inventory. I've dealt with upgrading party members' equipment, weapons, armor, um, health potions, things like that. So I've done a lot of admin stuff. Let's see. I'm going to do leave camp and see if it puts us... No, I need a shovel. And there isn't a shovel anywhere in the putrid bog that I have found so far. So where could I go to get a shovel? The traders are in the grove. 2 traders are in the grove. And I learned something. Traders only start with so much gold. I literally lost out on 1,000 gold because the trader, I didn't realize it, had no more gold in his purse. I'm like, well, where's my 900 gold? And anyway, live and learn. So I needed to find another trader. I almost bankrupt the second trader in the grove. So he doesn't have much gold left. And so far I don't need gold. I could, but the weapons and armor that the traders are selling would break me. So I'm not going to do that yet. Let's see if we go back to the putrid bog. Alright, we did. And that's Hearts of Iron you're talking about? Okay. Mic check. Anytime you touch the volume on the headphones, the mic sensitivity resets. Not my favorite headphones ever. Alright, so...
It's getting stronger.
Alright, let's see if we can find a shovel. Let's go back to the hag's house. She better not be there. Thankfully, she ran away during the fight. Unfortunately, she called Red Caps to fight for her. She ran away through the fireplace. No. I looted all this. I'm starting to get the hang of what to loot and what not to loot. Bottles and vases and I don't know, there's a lot of crap you really don't need to pick up. I mean, it's all worth something, but I don't have a bag of holding yet, per se, I guess. Yeah, I remember checking all that out. Yeah, looted. We are looking for a shovel, so keep your eyes peeled. I may end up having to go to a trader and then all the way back. What are you talking about? Hardy. Let's try to keep it on the subject, buddy. I can't. It'll be difficult to keep up with what the topic you're writing about, and the topic of the game I'm streaming. I appreciate, and I'll read it after the stream, but it'll be hard for me to keep up with you, buddy. Where do we find... I'd hate to come all the way back. Riverside Tea House. Okay, we could just warp back to Riverside Tea House. Where would I find a shovel? Let's just go to Druid Grove. Can we? No, we have to go to Sylvanus Grove and then run up to Druid Grove and then warp back to the Roadside Tea House, but hopefully whatever I need to dig up is important enough to balance out all the traveling we're gonna have to do. So let's go to Sylvanus Grove. Game limits. Yeah, that happens. Especially a historical game like that. I can see that being a where they give you an open world to do or
Do you
play
think I
out.
can search for you,
History
Blazer?
is you want
I
to,
know
but then
they do
they
not. It is my responsibility
create
to
somewhat
cleanse
of a
myself.
linear path
They
set
pursued the
by
Mortaloid.
their
Perhaps they were trying to
boundaries
free you.
of what they want,
A vain notion. I am one of many,
which kind of
and will
defeats the
not be a
purpose.
burden to my queen.
All right. This guy should have a shovel or two. Something I read.
Need anything else?
These traders have a happiness level with you, like a relationship level. And by me accidentally giving him 900 gold worth of loot,
Of
I pretty
course.
much
But
helped
please,
myself
remember,
out with prices.
You're not the only one in need.
There it is. Got a shovel. Alright, I want a shovel. 2 gold for a shovel? Cheers, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Feel free to say hi, chat, comment, questions, dad jokes, or just sit back, chillax. Yeah, he's 100% happy with me. I can imagine why. Anything else I want to buy back from this guy? A whole chicken. Supply packs. I think I've got 5 left. Yeah. I guess that's it.
Sylvanus be with you.
Alright, so now we go to Riverside Tea House. I love that we don't have to run from one end of the map to the other, but they give us these options to warp. Now I just need to find these dirt piles, if I remember where they were. There's one. And the other one is quite far away. It's probably 300 meters away, 500, if I remember correctly. I've been working on the railroad. Ooh, shiny shit. Verdolite ring encased in a delicately twisted gold. The seafoam greenstone is of the tourmaline variety. Okay. Gold necklace. Holy shit. 210 gold. I'm rich. Okay. So 208 after buying the shovel. Let's see if I can find my way back to the next dirt pile. I think I remember where it was. Let the party catch up. Was I wrong? Nope, there it is. You can't hear my mic still? Mic check. It's working for me, Hardy. Okay. Alright, I was confused. I've got a secondary login. I don't actually log in. It's just I just go to the Twitch page for Stronghold, and that way I can do mic checks myself. $65 gold. A potato. Water. So water is nice, but it's heavy as shit. It's heavy water. Check the... Oh, where'd they go? They're not here. Maybe they pop when I get closer. So this was a little tricky last night, trying to figure out how to get to this island. Hardy? What would you do here? How would you get it across the broken bridge to that island? I reviewed them, but because they're off topic and quite long, I don't want to get too distracted from the content of the game that we're streaming. Exactly. Do you see a way around? This took me a minute on my own to figure out. And you would have to know some of the actions that the players can perform. And if you're not familiar, then you may not figure it out. Here. We can jump. We can actually jump. And then there's spells by some character classes that you can use to create super jumps. So that'll be interesting when I roam kind of off topic in the map and want to, instead of going around a mountain, I just want to go over a mountain. Alright. Yep. Yep, you got it. You got it, sir. Who did that? And really what led me to the solution was seeing this wooden trunk over there. Would they put a wooden trunk there if I couldn't get to it? I ran all around the putrid bog looking for a boat that I could get into and manipulate. That didn't work. Alright, so let's jump again. Okay, so these baddies do show up once you get here. I thought maybe they just came out at night, or I was hoping. It doesn't look like a fight I want right now. I really don't see any benefit to it now. I look around a little bit more. Yeah, just a couple crates. Wooden chest. I don't know. There may be some super weapon in there I really want, or super armor, but we'll have to remember that and I'll come back. Essentially what I'm trying to do is level up the characters on easier fights and then come back through. That was stupid. Dumb ways to die. And as soon as you jump, you want to get out of the way of your party members because they'll literally hit you and fall back or do odd movements. They haven't necessarily gotten stuck yet, but it's not pretty. How do they get over here? Looks like they can walk. Yeah. You follow the Darwin Awards every year? They highlight the dumbest ways people die. It's kind of sad. It's funny, not funny, but I mean,
Be careful. There are traps about.
alright, so where did the red caps go? They probably pop when I get closer. They were here yesterday. Well, let's see if they pop. You know, just why not? There's no actual physical reward that I know of. They just highlight the idiocy of some people. All the red caps are gone. Maybe in the fight versus the hag, there were a bunch of red caps. Maybe that's where they came from. See if I can get across this without being eaten by an alligator or something. Almost a skeleton. Of course, there's nothing in it. All the way back for that. No.
I bet that'll fit in my pack.
We'll find out if this is bait.
A fine sword and hat. And a fine adventure at the bottom of the swamp, no doubt.
Nothing. Alright, we checked all of this. Some places pushing the Alt button pops up everything you can interact with. Some places, not so much. Hopefully that's on their list of things to correct before release. There's chest. Alright, that's the hag's house. We've already looted that. We'll have to go back though and kill the hag. Hiss, ribbit, hiss. Do we trust this bog? Can we walk across it? Let's go this way.
Yes.
Oh god. Ooh, 32 gold, invisibility, copper band. Alright, it was definitely worth the risk. Should we catch the frog for food? Camp supplies?
The frog's entire body shakes. It ribbits erratically as if in pain.
Yes. Each character in the story has a backstory. Don't ask me what it is, though. What? I mean... I'm just gonna eat them. Kind of looks poisonous, though, doesn't he? Its colors.
It shies away, croaking a warning, eyes wide in terror.
Who's a good froggy? What the... Did I just accidentally hit... Why would the game allow me to accidentally target a party member? And this has happened before.
Take your...
You picked the wrong fight, friend.
30%.
Who's next?
Step quick.
Vampire Bite, 4 to 16 healing. Suck on the blood from a living creature to regain hit points. The target takes 2d4 piercing unless it is sleeping or you are hiding. Can't have disadvantage to the target. Dash. Threaten an enemy is close. Has disadvantage on random. Come on. Make sure I hit the frog this time. Oh, 2 misses. Okay, I've had 3 of party members attack this frog.
Lethal.
2, sorry. Still. We just hit the damn thing? Not enough movement.
This is your end.
There was another mechanic. Why? I don't understand why the game would even allow me to just swing at the dirt and not an actual target. Frustrating. Frustrating. Well,
Time to deal some punishment.
projectile deflected. This is a tough frog.
On the move.
Okay, I'm almost dead. Threatened. Alright, let's do Divine Smite and Main Hand and see if I can actually hit it. One XP. Did it again. I just wanted to move and I hit Aston or whatever. Why am I still in combat? What am I in combat with? I don't see anybody.
Swift and lethal.
He's got madness. He's attacking. Flee shift space. You can flee combat and go to camp if you are far enough from your enemies. Enemy too close. I don't see an enemy. And they're not even listed in the top panel like they usually are. Alec, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Alec. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Alec. Thanks for the alert. I believe so. Yesterday or today. I think it's today. Alec is a good friend of Stronghold D&D. And if you haven't already, go give his channel a follow. Lots of fun. Great personality, good content, just a great guy. Alright, I'm feeling like Jacques Cousteau. We are seeking the teeny sea anemone that we can't see.
Have to keep going.
Okay.
Take you.
I have no idea. And now we have to rest over a frog? I don't understand what just happened. Absolutely, Hardy. Why not?
At the ready.
All right. Careful with that. They may only allow English. They may not have Google Translate app handy. I think he'd be fine with it, honestly, but just as a general. I try not to speak my native language, only English. And when I say native language, that's Canadian, Canadianese.
There you are, my friend. I have drunk, not alcohol, of course, a bear. He took a little of my blood. I took all of his. You think I'd kill you just like that? Darling, I would never. I still need you. Anyway, the bear will sustain me.
Welcome back.
And it's a marked improvement over the
He didn't
rats
ban you
and
for
flies
speaking German, did he?
Cazador would feed me.
I doubt. I doubt he would. He's a super nice guy.
It was a... Still, that was the past. I'll never
He tried
have
to
grovel
speak it
for
out
him
loud.
again.
Yeah, I don't. I'd mess it all up. I'd mess it all up. I don't. Sure, you can start over. You can be better than what he made you. Maybe not, but you'll grovel before the mind flares and keep using the tadpole. You sound very sure.
Well, look at her. And being able to walk
I'm trying to
in the
give him the
sunlight
short answers because I just
opens
want to
a
rest
lot
and
of
go back to
doors
the
for
bog.
me. Maybe some coffins, too. No. These tadpoles are...
Okay. Alright, let's dump some wares. Rest and go back. This is the boring part of the stream. I wish you could just, Larian, if you're listening, just allow us to highlight everything we want to transfer instead of going through this process literally 100 times after an hour of gameplay. Attackers can't land. Critical hit on the wearer. Medium armor. Oh, my wearing. Smooth start at the start of combat. The wearer gains momentum for 3 turns. Dexterity saving throws +1. Light armor. Yeah, I'd rather use that. Alright, and reinforced greatsword. I liked when Far Cry was critiqued as a Skyrim with guns and everyone thought it was a compliment. To be honest, it is. It feels like Skyrim elements mixed with D&D and fantasy for sure. Something old inherited from older games, sadly. Ah, you could sleep later. It's overrated. But thank you for being here again today, Hardy. Appreciated. Um, 2d6 versus 1d6. Look strong enough to survive. Journey through all 9 hells. Let's try it. Oh, is it two-handed? Greatsword? So I can't use a shield. Let's try it out. See what happens. talk to anybody. Oh, wait. This thing doesn't interact. I want to sharpen it, but it doesn't look like I can. Yeah, I understand what you're saying. Background noise. Something to listen to, keep your mind occupied. When I was young, I would fall asleep to um, TV or movies. And with your eyes closed and you're listening to somebody talk, you kind of imagine the story, the location, etc. And that kind of it's the starter steps to dreaming, where you're just thinking and envisioning, and it turns into sleep. I do it sometimes still, not very often, because it's best, because sometimes you don't have anything to listen to, right? And then it's really hard to fall asleep, so I don't want to be stuck in that scenario. Alright, what else? Let's go. Can we go back to the tea house and explore west of the tea house? I did all of this area yesterday, or last night also. And there's a lot of little side quests that aren't marked on the map, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I doubt you'd dream about this, but I mean, that's my mind. I need a bone for it. Alright. Can we get beyond this? Is there anything over here? Yes. Oh, okay, that's where Marion's at. But I don't think we can go further west here. I hear a dragon. Anybody else hear the dragon? So if you can see the map, this white line pretty much outlines the extent of the playable map. I understand what this is down here. Way, way off the map. Are there more of those? Oh, thank you, Badly Done, and welcome to the stream. You are probably correct. That makes some sense. A lot of sense. I'd like to figure out what is in here, if it's even playable, or if it even exists. I've been down here, but the mobs are seemingly too many and too tough for my party level. At this point, I just want to, again, map the area and gain experience little by little, loot everything I can, so I've got tons of gold. Um, so far, the Overgrown Ruins wiped the party like 5 times. Goblin Camp, even though I successfully got into the camp, I saved one guy, the second guy, the bard, I got stuck on. I failed whatever check to convince the guard to leave. And no matter what I did, I couldn't get the bard Volo out. So I went on to release the bear, who ends up being the druid Helsis, something like that. But all the goblins, like 50 goblins, came in and just repeatedly wiped me. So I've decided to just wander the world and check it all out until I'm, suddenly strong enough. All right. Let's go down here again. All right, Hardy. Thanks for chilling. Appreciate it. Have a great night's sleep and a good day tomorrow. I'm saving the final goblin battles for last, not because they are hard. The battles are at least are very hard, but because they are so much. Yeah. Well, what I was afraid of, or what was fueling my urgency to just jump right into these battles, was thinking that I only had so much time to get the worms out of our heads. But what I'm seeing so far, there's no indication in the game, visually through the UI or journal, map, etc., of how long you have until the worms take over. So suffice to say, I'm just taking it easy. I'll figure it out when it happens. In the meantime, I'm just gonna learn the game, run around, investigate, loot. But I really do like the game. I really do. It looks good. It plays pretty good. We can't forget it's still in early release, so they haven't put the final seal of approval on it yet, unfortunately. What I'm finding the most is a lack of information, and that may be me, because I'm kind of not real familiar with D&D yet, but I have to spend a lot of time researching, Googling, well, how do you do this, or where's that, and you have to move a box to find a lever. It's like, and there's no hint or clues in the game presentation itself yet. So I'm hoping for other new players, they have more, not necessarily, they do have tutorials, but the user interface, I think, could be much more informative. So you don't have to dig through the menu and go to tutorials like I have and not find the answer. Because their tutorials are basically battle mechanics. Alright, I think we've done all this. And we can't get west of here. No, at the moment you can rest as much as you want. Okay, cool. In fact, it pays to rest more. You get more story. Yes, I've noticed that. They do give clues to some things quite often in books. Yup. Also, if there is a problem or puzzle, the solution is always nearby, if not obvious. Also, talk to animals. They give hints too. Okay, thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Badly done. And welcome to the stream. Alright. I think that must be it. Trying to figure out where we should go next. Goblin camp? Not yet. I believe this would be, yeah, the Githyanki patrol. This is where, so there's two options to getting rid of the worm. And I haven't read into too far into the story to know if they're both viable or they're both bullshit and there's going to be another quest somewhere. I did, but I got to, what were they, wood gnomes or something in this area. And they have 3 or 4 or 5 minions, just looking at the hit points. I didn't want to do that fight yet. And I don't want to risk trying to sneak around them. Woodwoads, yes. Less so now? Okay, thank you. Cheers, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Happy Tuesday. Feel free to chat, comments, questions, or just sit back, chillax. This is a sideshow for Stronghold D&D by Avernus. The big show on Sundays, 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern. So if you haven't already, hit the follow button, sign up for notifications here on Twitch and YouTube. And then you can also check out strongholdgaming.net for all the infos. Yeah. Yesterday I discovered this area, which there's a couple side quests in. And then I decided to come down here and discover this area. That's where I ran into the hag. They changed the topology of the battlefield and the positioning of the enemies. Used to be half your party couldn't make the jump to get there without a crate ladder. Okay. Yeah, Hardy and I was over there a little while ago on the stream, and I got stuck there yesterday. I'm like, how the heck do you get across this? And it's because I'm not familiar with D&D. And then I realized we have the jump ability, and you could jump from rock to rock to get across. So, researching all the answers to my frustrations, I can see where a lot has changed by the comments over time regarding quests and issues. That a lot has changed and will continue to change, possibly, hopefully. Nice, badly done. Thank you. Good, great idea. And see, that's what I like about the game. On one hand, we as gamers are used to the game itself pretty much giving you the path, telling you what you need to do. And so you just kind of sit back and it's mindless. You just run through it, kill stuff, and I beat the game. What I like about this game, and it's a slippery slope between too little information to, too much. I'd rather it be too little, and I have to research. I was in the Blighted Village in the basement for hours looking. I could see with the camera view that there was another adjoining room. But I could not figure out on my own how to get there. And I checked everything. Well, I missed a lever. Or no, what was it? Oh, you had to move a great big chest. There was a doorway. I could see the doorway behind it, but I couldn't move it. I tried using the move action. I don't remember how it actually ended up working. But I think, was the lever behind a box? So as you progress through the game, you really learn what the developers or the game maker is expecting you to do. So if you're lost in a room or in any situation, move everything. Oh, okay, okay. Secret places that are impossible to find without looking up on YouTube. All right. Ham Zebra, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Cheers, everybody. Thanks for chilling here. All right. Oops. Escape. See if there's another way across. Be nice if you could take the boat across. Doesn't look like it's really seaworthy.
Looks like a trap there.
Can you take this tree across? That'd be cool. Oh. You also have Githyanki Jump, which allows Laziel to get pretty much anywhere. Ah, that's right. I did notice that in actions or whatever. And you can boost other people's jumps? Alright. I'm gonna save here and try this fight just to see what happens. Okay, okay. If I was not streaming, I would not do this fight. But for content's sake, I'll do it for you guys. One thing that scared me away was this continuous HP gain. It appears they're getting like plus 10 every 10 seconds. So I'm not sure. Maybe that's just because they're at rest and that doesn't happen during action. All right. Is that the group hide button? Or is there a group sneak? Yeah, I do like the turn-based. It gives plenty of time to figure out what you're gonna do next as I fumble and bumble my way through. Shift C is group sneak. Can if you like. Did you investigate Kaga yet? That sounds familiar. Oh, I met Kaga is in the grove, right? Where you have to get past the guards and speak to her. But then Zoru wants you to kill her instead of continuing with the ritual to cut off the grove from the rest of the world. The nasty druid. I've spoken to her. Zoru wants me to go back and kill her. But I decided to not follow that line yet. You can dig dirt on her? Ah, alright. What was it? Shift C? Nice. Be very, very quiet. We're hunting the Wascally Wabbit.
Breathe deep and move.
Oh, I see. Stay out of the red. I'd like to throw a rope up there. Oh. Knotted roots. Hello, McFly. I say that because it's kind of related to this area, but don't worry, you're not ruining anything. Okay. Thank you. Sneak is off.
Time to press ahead.
No, 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 no. Oh. No! Oh, shit. Here we go. I mean, it looks like we can just traverse this, but apparently not. Alright, yeah, no. This is the beauty of video games. Boop. Try and try again. I don't want to go through a 15, 20, 30 minute fight, possibly get wiped just to check out one crate. I'll do that again and see if I can just jump down or be more careful. It looked like a nice little gradient that you could get across.
Breathe deep and move.
Alright. Shift C. Thank you very much, Badly.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
No. I shouldn't be seen. Unless this red area is not... I'll stay in sneak this time? Maybe here. I'll jump. Yes. Thieves' tools, rope, tongs. Damn. Alright. Well, at least now we know. Now we know.
Open up.
Still sneaking.
I don't need any attention right now. Light on my feet.
Alright, I've already checked that out. Okay, out of sneak.
Moving in.
Alright. Well, thank you, Badly Done. We have combed the desert, if you will. Where to now? Where to now? Where do you guys want me to go to next? Still have to talk to Arabella's mother. And Zevlor, I'm not sure what's going on with that quest, but I wasn't getting, if I remember correctly, I wasn't getting much out of the conversation. Go west of the Blighted Village. But I'm pretty sure this just leads right into the Goblin camp unless I can go around it. Yeah, let's go to Blighted Village and then go west. You're right, badly. I've been here and I've been down to, I fought the spiders. So I found the hatch in one of these buildings. I can't remember which one it was. And I got down to the lab, and I could see where there was an adjoining room to the subground lab that I got to from the hatch. And I spent quite a bit of time trying to find how to get there. I left, I went down the well, which, as you probably know, led me into a giant spider fight. There's an amethyst down there that I need to get, or needed to get for the book. I destroyed the book. See, I saved the guy from the windmill. That was pretty funny. I did finally move the bookshelf or whatever it was in the basement and got to the laboratory. So I think I've done pretty much everything. I talked to the ogres that were in here. I think I've done most of the stuff here. So you're absolutely right. It was actually the funnest time that I've had in any area yet. Let's go this way.
Nozel, how would you punish someone who wronged you?
Wrong me how?
Oh, say, murder or theft?
Killing is good.
These two
It culls
ladies
the
really
weak.
don't like each other.
But theft would be paid for painfully, 1,000 times over.
Good to know.
Yeah, I probably will badly once I get to that level of confidence and level of characters in the party. And what I do like is when it seems like you're kind of off task or off the beaten path of the game, that you find stuff to do. Which is really, really cool. I did that yesterday or last night for quite a while. Perception failed. What did she try to perceive? Is there something? Brother Rancer? that's where the windmill is. Okay, let's come back to the bridge and see. Looks like I already did that. And you don't have to face the goblins that are here at this checkpoint. I assume they, yeah, there they are.
Stop fidgeting.
Actually, can we come this way? No, doesn't look like it. Well, there's traps in here. As you can see, I've already found them.
Next time, Grid will be on guard duty. Right, boss?
Yeah, and that's another really neat aspect of the game. There's not necessarily one path to achieving whatever goal or task you have ahead, which is very D&D-ish, which is pretty cool. This looks like a trap. Oh, it's a web, okay. So, can we jump past it? Yes, we can.
Watch how you go. There's a trap.
I mean, this... Look at this. The view. The cinematography in this game. Just absolutely nutty. Pretty cool. I used to summon a raven and send it through to find the waypoint, then waypoint in, but Larian ended that cheat. Ha 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 ha! Good idea, man. Good idea. Summons now cannot see waypoint. That's too bad. Oh, here's a question badly done. I love that nickname also, by the way. Random. Fun. When it comes to inventory, and I say I want to add to wares, the results I'm getting are inconclusive. There's too many opinions on what that actually does, and then you've got to look at the date of the comment to see how long ago it was. What I've gathered so far is that in your personal inventory, you can say add to wares, and then when you get to a trader, you can just sell everything that's been marked add to wares. Selling quicker. Okay. All right. Thank you. I just wanted to make sure. Oh, in regards to trading, I didn't realize that the traders only had so much gold in their purse. And on one hand, I lost a lot of money, but on the other hand, I made the trader extremely happy with me because I basically gave him 900 gold worth of free stuff because he had no gold to trade for it. They get new gold every day. Okay, okay. You don't use it? Yeah, I'm not gonna do it during stream because it takes so long. One item at a time, either at the camp to the camp box or when you're at a trader. But thank you. And typically what I do is I go to the camp, I leave the group, and I just load up my personal inventory from stuff that I've put into the camp box. And then I go to the trader very slowly because I'm encumbered. I can't jump, can't climb or anything like that. And I'll just sell everything and then go back to the camp, rinse and repeat. Hey Zan, welcome back. Good to see you. Happy Tuesday. You just steal their gold? Buy the stuff that's too hard to steal, then steal all my gold back. Well played. Well played. But I can't do that as a pally, right? Because wouldn't that eventually break my oath? And then I saw somewhere it costs like 2,000 gold to get the oath back from somebody. I saw it. I saw it on the internet. May not even be a viable option anymore.
Seems like nature's provided a shortcut.
But is there anything here? What's the point? You get down into the putrid bog from up here? Oh yeah, this is where we fought that nasty frog. I knew I should have just ate him. Or eaten him. Is there a trap here? Is the log itself a trap? I don't know. It looks like we can kind of jump along these rocks, maybe. That'd be fun. But to what end? To get to the hag's house again? Nah. And this is where the camera kind of stops me from... Alright, let's go back. Oh shit. I walked. Yep. I forgot to jump. I got stuck again. You'll be alright. What? If all four are on the same log at the same time, it breaks? And that's related to the frog down at the hag's house or camp or what? Wow, okay.
Might be useful.
Oh yeah.
Gribble beyond.
Yeah, let's leave those guys alone.
Where's the rest of the lads at? Blessed be the absolute!
Blessed be.
No traps so far. Alright. Found something. Sneak so you can see their vision codes. They're already friendly.
Obey my command.
Can't remember
The
which.
voice is
I think it was from
irresistible. You
Blighted
recognize
Village?
the overwhelming authority
When I
that
first got
leaves
there, I
on
talked
purpose,
to whatever goblin and I
infinitely
passed all his
stronger,
checks and made
turned
friends with him.
against you.
So
Your
we should
vision
be good to go with
fades,
goblins for a
leaving you in
while
dark,
until I mess up.
featureless shadowscape. Nothingness in every direction. Then there are three figures before you. An armored male elf, exuding power and command. A handsome younger man with a quick, easy smile.
I've seen this before. Okay. I went to the goblin camp and got my ass kicked and reloaded.
These are my chosen.
Basically,
They speak
where
Aid their
those
search for the prism,
web traps were.
and you will be worthy to stand beside them. In my
So this was really like the second time I've been here. Just one's in a particular zone. Okay.
You feel energy pulsing from the artifact, lifting the pain from you, pushing
Thanks for
the
clicking in
voice
here today,
away.
everybody. Party, badly
my
done,
forces
Zans.
gather.
Anybody else lurking, working, just listening? Your presence is a present, and it's much appreciated. Feel free to chat, comments, questions, dad jokes, or just sit back and chillax.
Don't give me that look. I don't know what just happened any more than you do. We should keep going.
I think she's full of
The
shit.
voice is gone, muted by this Gith relic. Why does a half-elf carry it?
I don't care, it just saved us, right?
Trust me, I will. Let's keep going.
Is it just me, or does her voice remind anybody of the lead actress in The Witcher? What's her name? I can't think of her name. Brain fart. Mountain Pass. Oh, wait a minute. Is this where the Gith Yankee Patrol is? I don't think so. Did I just miss something in that cutscene? Because I was making stream notes. Only seen a bit of The Witcher. This actress has done lots for Larian before in smaller roles. Okay, okay. But she, oh boy, does her voice remind me of terrible with names. Absolutely terrible with names. Alright, so let's save here. Just in case. 2 seconds. And cheers, everybody. Just so you know, I'm not a bot, and I'm a real person, not just a voice. Hello, hello. What? The region you're trying to reach is not yet available in early access. There's more for you to explore elsewhere. Although, so gather your party and venture thither? Darn it. Okay. Man, I really don't want to go into the goblin camp again, but we may have to for something to do. Actually, I want to go back to the Grove. And there's a couple quests highlighted there.
And the drow? You got it. Bless you, beaver drow!
Tush, tush, tush. Next time, Grib will be on guard duty. Right, boss? Ain't fair!
I always forget to mute my phone.
Ain't moaning if it's true.
Yes, to mention the word thither. I don't remember that part. I'm still watching it. Because I'm busy with stream stuff, and I finally settled down at like 2 in the morning, and I'm like, oh, okay, I'll watch D&D, Honor Among Thieves. I'll finally finish it tonight. I get like 10-15 minutes, and I'm not saying it's a sleeper. It is not. It is. I am so surprised by how great that movie is. Not only for D&D people who really understand the stories and the lore, but for people like me, although I've got a little bit of experience with D&D just from Stronghold the last year, but playing different games and whatnot, but it's great for both crowds, D&D and non-D&D, which I absolutely great movie. If you haven't seen it already, go. Do it. Do I want to loot? I don't want to loot. I don't want these goblins mad at me. Yeah, there's really nowhere to go here. So let's go back to the Grove. Druid Grove, which is Sylvanus Grove, and then just a short walk up. Arabella's mother and Zevlor. Speak with Kaga. Kaga, leader of the Druids, ordered the Tieflings to leave the Grove. Zevlor fears they won't survive the road and asked us to intervene. I mean, is it safe to go talk to her? Because when I went to talk to Zevlor, it was basically kill her. They mentioned, yeah. Am I missing something with that word, Zand? Is that a clue that I'm not picking up? Talk to her, but check her private rooms while you're there. Okay. I'll take your word for it. I will save right before I get there. Boop. Sorry for the sound effects. They sound good in my head. It's kind of like when I sing in the shower or I sing in my car with the windows down. I sometimes sing on stream or make funny sounds, and I don't realize. It's funny. I laugh.
Your sour face is tiring, Shadowheart. By all means leave if I am so distasteful.
I'd rather not turn my back on you.
I'd like
if
to
it's all the
sit
same.
these ladies down and get them to stop arguing. I get it, it's great story stuff. But not in my party. It's nothing important all that you discover in the movie unless you really want to know now. It's a small thing. Yeah. I'll rewatch it. I'll rewatch it. If it's not yet, I think I've got like a half hour remaining in the movie, approximately. I'm finally getting to a point in dexterity where... Is that the mother? Arabella's mother? It must be. Yeah.
You ever scare me like that again, and
Might as well do this
feed
while
you to a knoll.
on our way
I'm
to Kaga.
fine. Stop it.
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her.
It's not much, but here. Know that if you call, we'll come running, no matter what.
Yeah.
You're
I mean,
right.
Thank you
Unless it
for
works
helping me.
for the party. Oh, that's all I had to do?
Stop.
I was afraid to talk
I
to
was
the mother
fine.
because I didn't want to add
Your
yet
mother was a
another
heartbeat
quest
away
to the
from
journal
fighting a
that
bear.
I couldn't keep up
Isn't
with.
that how Mum usually is?
And cheers with water, everybody.
Quiet, you pup.
This is not moonshine. I swear to God. Oh, there's a bear here. I don't remember a bear. Oh, cool. Okay. They let me through. So you get through once, you get lifetime pass, or until things change. Probably. So hard not to loot everything, right? Poison Darkblade, how you doing? Happy Tuesday. One of the druids turns into a bear when the mother threatens them. Speak with animals is a black. Yeah, I've noticed that. There were sheep, the frog that I killed earlier today. Oh, I've got the dog. There's a dog you find on a side path when I was talking about an area that I just randomly adventured through. Where was it? Oh, this area here on the map. This was all undiscovered, so I was just having fun, and the dog's owner had been killed, and I was able to speak with the dog, and now the dog is at the camp, which is pretty cool. Keep the rats out of our tents. Thanks, Poison.
Seems like a good
See if she's in a better attitude
Why
today.
are you here?
Nope.
I sent you to Zevlor. She stole the idol of Sylvanus during prayer and interrupted the rite. Why? I don't know or care.
Okay. So we just kind of check things out here. Can I loot, or am I going to get in trouble if I loot stuff? Ooh. Sort of badass. Now, do I lose anything when I add a bonus to the rolls? What's it called? Initiative? Does it take... I think it takes away from something every time. So sometimes I don't... Like, difficulty class 10. Bonus are risk-free. Okay. You can loot red things if no one can see you. So in her room is okay when no one is patrolling. Alright. Some use up scrolls. Gotcha. Thank you. -1 to ability checks. Affects your 5 wisdom skills and improves spellcasting for clerics, druids, and rangers. -1 from wisdom. +2 from proficiency. Why do I have -1? Although... Whoa. Yikes. Uh-oh, is he gonna kill me? Gain the ability to comprehend and verbally communicate with beasts until your next long rest. Is it too late? Did I already mess it up, though?
Another stranger come to vex me.
Ah, no,
What
just
will
like
you
that.
do?
Shazam!
Hunt me?
Huzzah!
Grab my tail? Shout until my head hurts? Stupid or a liar. Neither is needed here. Go!
There's a penalty for rerolls of inspiration points, but you can gain those quite easily. Okay, okay. It's all coming back to me now. Alright. Let's kind of work our way clockwise around the room for where we are now. Alright, door number 1.
What will the tieflings want next? Letting the Hellchild go was a mistake.
Okay. Yeah, I don't want to steal it, I just want to read it. Academic disclosure, this research was funded and conducted at a site on Avernus, the first plane of the Nine Hells. Candlekeep does not encourage or promote the entrapment of mortal souls. Soul coin as a concept are one of merciless simplicity. The sum of personal and magical essence, the soul, is bound into a minted piece of infernal iron and used as currency by devils in their... I've read this, I think. They are frequently traded for their value, can purchase mercenaries, magical items, and even fuel the strange engines in the hells. The infernal war machine? Is that what they're alluding to? However, there's a fascinating culture surrounding soul coins as well. I spoke to a devil who admitted she has one coin that she will never sell, for it was the bargain that got her promoted out of the Lemur status. She connected me to a half-elf warlock who had promised his soul to a coin after death. I was able to look at his contract, which reproduced below. The next 50 pages appear to be a painstakingly written legal document, and infernal with a headache-inducing number of footnotes. I have read this before. Alright, I didn't steal that, did I? I just wanted to read it.
Anything of use?
While the number of trinkets and bargains a hag personally acquires means that her powers will be unique compared to that of her sisters, hags as a whole can still be divided into 3 subcategories. Night hags, sea hags, green hags, so many hags! Should be a chest in there? Alright. Probably need to wait for the puppy dog to leave, right? Wicker chest. Let's wait until everybody's cleared the room. Right of thrones, tenants, pouch, there's another wicker chest. Did he leave? No. Ah, he's reading a story. Bob McFiggin. It's behind the bookcase where the druid is stood. It's behind the bookcase? Okay. This one here, wicker chest, leopard toughness. Where did he go? Did he leave?
Not for communal use, it seems. Best show some respect. Or some more cunning.
Oh, he's still here? Where's he at? Oh, shit. Oh, there it is. Did I just get in trouble? Behind the rear wall? Kaga's chest. Oh. Oh, okay. Can I shove that bookcase? Or do I need to reset because I'm a dumbass and didn't realize he was standing right there? That's it, Kaga's chest. Okay. We're just gonna have a stare down for a while. Actually, can I talk to him and make things better?
By Sylvanus, another outsider. Should you have an ounce of sense, you will leave.
Uh-oh.
Immediately.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Split up the party and send someone separately around. Ah, okay. Alright. Just gonna go over there and stand for a minute. I think I just did it, or I split myself from the group, or the pally, also named Hugh, because I thought that would be funny. Oh, okay. So you can just see, learn something new every day. Can I throw a stone or something to distract him? This is where multiplayer shines. One player speaks to NPC and distracts, while the other's loot steals everything. Okay, this way you can send one person into battle, then have the others get into position. You know, okay, alright. Um, yeah, I like that. Because when I go into battles as a group, typically you don't know that a battle is going to start. The, what is it, roll initiative to get the battle order. I want my pally first. I want my pally to go up and stand in front, right? And that may just be a misconception on my behalf, but I want the pally to go first. And that doesn't always work out. Okay, he's gone. Shh, shh, all right. Better not be a mimic. Discreet whistle, nothing to see here. All right. Actually, do I want to check everything else in here? Sneak, damn it. You're right. Here, let me leave the group. And
breathe quiet. Move with care.
oh damn, the dog's coming. Or the wolf.
Don't waste a step.
I don't really trust this red indicator, so I'll wait until he moseys along. I didn't? I see. So, do I have to shove this shelf? Is there a secret? Caucus chest. I think he sees me sneaking. Huzzah! Sir Tim, how you doing? Happy Tuesday. I think he's on to me. It's frustrating, Tim. It looks great. Mechanics are good. Cinematography, the stories, the quests. It's early release yet. I think it's more me, right? Thinking outside of the World of Tanks box. So I'm trying to get used to how the game works. So It's frustrating for me a little bit because of my lack of D&D experience to really understand how things work. Okay. All right, whispers. All right, where's the secret button to move the shelf to get to the chest? Or do I jump over it? Just walk around the back. Oh, okay. Go around the right-hand side of the bookcase as you face it. Haha.
Don't give me trouble now.
I'm glad you're here for this, Sir Timothy. Yes. No whammies. No whammies. Wait. Nice, Stronghold. Thank you. Have to pick it up? Steal? Ciao, Sir Timothy. Have a great day, sir. And thanks for stopping by, saying hi. So do I have to steal this, gentlemen? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? Rejoin the group like nothing ever happened.
Very well.
Thank you, everybody. Much appreciated. Holy, I never would have done that. Ever. Ever, ever. And honestly, I went through all these rooms when I was down here originally, but I was too chicken to touch anything, right? So I've got to get over that. Read the note and book when safe to do so. Okay. As long as you're not seen, should be okay. Waypoint out to be safe. Ah, haha. That's pretty close. We can just come back. It's just like, wait a minute. Where'd they go? Alright. Inventory. Ooh, the onyx is worth 50 gold. The marks crisscrossing the page don't look scribed so much as slashed. Kaga, swamp docks, tree, meet me alone. Swamp docks? All it in. Journal updated. 2 new journal updates. Found a note addressed to Kaga that mentioned a meeting in the swamp. What is she up to? Alright. Kamir's locket. Dancing lights, cantrip. Okay. Now, is Kaga ever going to talk to me again? Or does she somehow figure this out and... You know what I'm saying? book spine is limber from overuse. The corner of one page is folded inwards. Balance is a myth. Where any clan treads, nature struggles. Unity is a fiction. Men of mere flesh seek only to tame beast and raise flora. We are the thunder, and we are the rain. We shatter mankind and grow new life in its place. Okay. Well, thank you, everybody. I really appreciate the help today. The chattervation and the presence from everybody. Unfortunately, my time has run short. My better half is going to be home soon, and we've got an appointment to run to shortly after, so I need to wrap this up, unfortunately. But I do need to get going. I may stream later this evening. I'm Eastern time, so it could be 9, 10 o'clock Eastern time. So if you haven't already, hit that follow button for Stronghold D&D here on Twitch. Sign up for notifications. And then the same at YouTube, Stronghold D&D. And of course, you can find all the infos at strongholdgaming.net. Thank you to everybody for being here today. I really appreciate it. The help, the chat in general. Hardy, Badly Done, Zand, Bob McFiggin, thank you very much for your chatributions. Stronghold D&D, of course. It's been great. It's been awesome. I'm going to continue to play this, as I said, later tonight or again tomorrow afternoon. I hope to see everybody then. Have a great rest of your day. And until next time, smile wide and enjoy your ride.